I'll just ask them to turn it down and stop it for a minute. Sorry about this.
It's okay.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Sorry we were late. We're just having a couple of problems here.
Oh,
Um, so there you go. Right. Okay, Ada, how are you?
I'm doing much better, thank God.
Great. So tell everybody about yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Aida Cirino Lee. I am from Puerto Rico, but I originally reside in the state of Florida, Orlando, Florida. And I am a holistic health practitioner, a speaker, and an author. And my passion is to help people to reverse, control, and prevent chronic diseases. That way they can live a long life healthy, fulfilling their dreams and their God given purpose. I want people to be able to be strong, to have a healthy life, a vibrant life, so that they can fulfill anything and everything that they have to do. We need our health in order for us to function in life. So that's one purpose.
Right. Okay. So what I'm gonna get you to do, I'm gonna come up a little while. You're gonna kind of like tell everybody about your day, and all right, I'm gonna leave you on here for 20 minutes, and you can say what you want to talk about. All right.
All right, sir. Okay. So
Great.
let me tell
Okay.
you something. Let me
You
ask
get
you a
off.
question. Okay, okay. Let me ask you a question. How many of you want to live a healthy, long life? How many of you, when you're looking forward, envisioning in your life, envisioning your life, especially after retirement, a life where you are traveling, where you are active, where you are vibrant, when you're enjoying your family, when you're enjoying your grandkids, okay, that you be able to do anything that you want, that you are not, going from doctor to doctor and from visit to visit and from pill to pill. How many of you want to have a life like that, especially after retirement? All of us work all our life expecting and waiting for retirement. So retirement can be a good time for us to enjoy everything that we couldn't enjoy because we have to work and take care of the kids. Okay. So what happened is that many people, because they didn't take care of their health properly during that time, when retirement comes, what happened? They spend most of their money in medications and procedures and hospitalizations. Okay, and all their time in the hospital and taking pills and putting up with side effects and sitting home and in beds, not enjoying life, not being productive, and then going back home to heaven earlier than they're supposed to, without even being able to accomplish or fulfill their dreams or God-given purpose. Because everybody usually have like what they call a bucket list, things that you want to do before you go home. Okay, and if you don't have the energy and you don't have the vibrancy and the health in order for you to do that, you won't be able to do this. So the thing is that during our life, we are, instead of experiencing health care, we're experiencing sick care. We go to the doctor, we get tests, and we get medicine, and we get sick, and we get more medicine, and that medicine is causing side effects, and the side effects that causing more issues, more disorders, more conditions, more disease, and we're not getting any better. We are staying alive, but the quality of our life is very short. Why? Because or very bad. Because we are just putting up, it's like putting down a fire and another fire come up, putting down a fire and another fire come up. And that's what healthcare is, and I mean sick care is all about. But real healthcare is when you're taking care of your body, mind, and spirit, and giving them the tools and nutrition that it need in order to work in the highest healing potential. So you need less sick care. And when you do need the sick care, because you're taking good care of yourself, the little sick care that you need is going to be more productive and it's going to do the work more efficiently because you're taking care of yourself. So that's why it's so important to become the CEO of your health. And what I mean by you becoming the CEO of your health, everybody want to be in control. You want to be in control of your life. You want to be in control of your money. You want to be in control of your marriage. You want to be in control of your house. You also want to be in control of your health. Okay, so just believe that your body is a company, okay, and you are the owner, you are the CEO, And your cells, which is the smallest unit in your body, are your employees. That the one that doing everything that they have to do in the body. Okay, and your organs are your equipment. They're doing the different jobs that need to be done in the body. Okay, and your systems are your different departments. Okay, and your nutrition and your lifestyle is your human resources. So are you a good CEO? Are you giving your cells and your organs everything that they need? Are your cells getting the instruments? Are your cells getting the nutrition and the minerals and the vitamins and the and carbohydrates and fats and everything that they need, proteins, in order for them to work in the highest healing potential? Are your organs being evaluated, being calibrated? Okay, being given everything that they need in order for them to work in the highest potential? Are the system working together? Because we are one body together. It's not separate. And what the healthcare field do, our medical field do, is that treat us as a separate entity. Here is the gastroenterologist, here is the endocrinologist, here is the cardiologist, here is the doctor for the lungs, the gynecologist. Everything is separated, like we are separated entities. And no, we work together. When one system is not working right, it's gonna replicate in the other systems. It's gonna be able to damage the other system little by little. Okay, so that's why we need to treat ourselves as a whole. So you need to become that CEO. And what you do in order to become that CEO? The first thing that you need to do is to choose to take care of yourself. Make that decision. Are you going to take care of yourself? Are you going to do what it takes? Are you going to make the right choices? Okay, are you going to be able to learn more about what you need to learn in order for you to take care of your body? Are you going to eat right? Okay, and give yourselves everything that they need. That's the first thing that you need to choose. You need to have a mindset saying, I need to be better, because if I don't take care of myself, nobody else will. Because the medical field nowadays is a profit, it's a business. They're no longer caring about our health. Okay, they care more about how much money they can make. They care about how much they can put in their pocket, how many benefits, how many bonuses they can put in their pocket. They're not thinking about our health personally, as a whole person. Okay, so that's why it is important for you to make that choice, to change that mindset and make that choice that you're going to take care of yourself. Okay, then the next thing that you need to do is the E of CEO. That means that you need to get educated. Okay, you need to educate and know what my body needs in order for me to know what to do. You need to get informed. Even in the Bible said, if you get anything, get knowledge and get understanding. So you need to go and get understanding of how your body works in order for you to know exactly what to do. Because yes, there are general consensus about health, but there's some things that are specifically to you, to your body, to your history, to what you've been through in your life since infancy. So you need to learn exactly how your body works, what your body wants, what your body requires in order for your body to work in the highest healing potential. And not only your body, remember that we are three things: body, mind, and spirit. So you need to work all three things in order for them to work together. Because when your mind is not right, it will manifest in your body, because your mind will tell your body what to do. And then when your mind is sad, your spirit is sad as well. Okay, and it will transmit all that sadness to the body, and the cells is going to know, and they're going to get sick. So you need to have a healthy mind. If when your spirit is down, then your mind is down and your body is down. Okay, when your body is down, then you're going to get depressed. I mean that your mind is going to get down, and then your spirit going to get down. So they're all connected. You need to work all three things together at the same time in order to achieve optimal health. So getting education is necessary. Education and plan what you're going to do. And then the O of CEO is to get organized. Now you know exactly what you need. You make the decision, you got organized, and you know exactly what you need. Now you get organized. You start removing the things that doesn't face you anymore, that doesn't work, that is not for you. You start removing things, you start organizing, you start planning your meals, planning your day, planning your rest. Okay, planning the things that you're going to take, the things that you're going to put into your skin, the things that you're going to consume. Okay, the time that you're going to rest, the time that you're going to work, the time that you're going to vacation. All those things you're going to be planning in order for you to work, to live lives to the fullest and healthy that you can. So you have to do that in order to take care of yourself. So that's how you become CEO of your health. My phone is and I had to turn it off real quick. So forgive me, people. Forgive me right away. And I come back, like I said, you need to take care of your body. You need to become that CEO of your health. So, what are the areas on your life that you need to take care of in order for you to have a healthy lifestyle? Okay, the first thing that you need to do is you need to exercise. You need to move your body. Okay, you need to move your body because your heart requires for you to move your body. Your muscles and your bones require for you to move your body. For stamina and energy, you need to move your body. For memory, because it also helps your brain and your mind and your memory and your spirit to move your body. You can just move your body by just walking. If you walk 10,000 steps a day, okay, that will be a good exercise that you can do. Now, if you want to get more out of exercise, like shaping your body the way that you want, or you want to lose weight, then you need to have a different regimen. That's why it's important to know you and what you're expecting and what you want in order for you to create that program that you need for you when it comes to the exercise. But if you want just to become vibrant and to be healthy, the minimum you can do is walking every single day. If you do your 10,000 steps every single day, and then you do some strength exercises for your muscles and your bones, that's all you need in order for you to stay strong and healthy. The next thing that you need to do is vision. You need to have vision. You need to know, why do you want to be healthy? Okay, do you want to be healthy because you have some plans for the future? Do you want to be healthy because you want to be healthy when you retire and be able to enjoy life and travel? You need to be healthy. Okay, you need to have a vision. Why people that doesn't have a why, a reason why they want to take care of themselves, they end up not taking care of themselves, and they end up, walking around to life, making mistakes and hindering their life and their health. So having a why is very essential. The next thing that you also need to take care of is your environment. Are your environment clean and pure? Are your environment free of toxins? What I mean by that is everything outside of you, everything that you put in your skin, in your house, everything that you sprayed in your house, the candles, the Fabrice, all those things, are they clean, free of toxins? Because a lot of the toxins that are, a lot of the chemicals in healthcare products and personal care products and cosmetics and cleaning the house products, all those products have a lot of chemicals, okay, that cause problems into your body, cause disruption into your hormones. It cause what it calls, there's a lot of chemicals that are what I call obesogens that make you fat. And no matter what diet you do and exercise, how much exercise you do, you don't lose weight because those chemicals have your fat cell hijacked and your hormones hijacked. They're not working properly to let you know when you're hungry and when you're satiated. Okay, so that's why you need to make sure that your environment is clean of toxin. Not only that, you want also an environment that is clean and organized, because disorganization will disturb your mind. You won't be able to concentrate and focus on the things that you need to do. So you need to have a place that is clean and organized, and those things are essential. The next thing that you need to take care of is rest. You need to be able to rest. It is essential for your body to sleep and to rest, because during the resting time is when the body clean up itself, where the cells clean up themselves, where a lot of the metabolic processes happen. Even weight loss happens when we are sleeping. Okay, so it's essential for us to sleep and to rest. Even the Lord rested one day a week. Okay, so we need to rest every single day. We need to rest our 8 hours of sleep, and it's better when you do it from 10 at night to 6 in the morning. That's the best time, the most productive time that the body can do the job that they need to do. So it's important for us to rest, but it's also important for you to have a day off. If you're working your 9 to 5 every day, it's very important for you to take a day off every week, and it's important for you to have a vacation every year, because you need to get out of the comfort zone, out of the routine, and go and learn something new and do something different. Get your mind open to something different, then come back in a new perspective. That's why a vacation is very necessary for your health. The next thing that you need to do is love and relationship. There's no more stress than people. There's no more uncomfortability that people. Treating people is the best, is the next thing that can cause disease and cause problems and arguments and things like that. So knowing how to communicate, knowing how to treat people, knowing how to choose your inner circle, knowing when it's time to let go somebody, when it's time to receive somebody, those are things that are very important when it comes to your health. We are not lone rangers. We came here to this world as a pair. We need to have somebody to help us, somebody to support us, somebody to be near us, somebody that we can can celebrate our wins, somebody that we can tell our sorrows. So it's very important for us, for our health, especially for our mental and spiritual health, for us to have somebody next to us, to have friends, and to have that inner circle. But it's very, very special for us to know how to communicate, to know how people receive love, and they know how we receive love, in order to have good communication and have healthy relationships. The next thing that we need to do is to have a positive attitude, and that have to do with your mental health. Positive attitude. You need to see the glass half full instead of half empty. Okay, when you are negative, you are communicating. If you, for example, if you suffer high blood pressure and you're telling your mind, oh, and when you're speaking about about the blood pressure, my high blood pressure, it's like you're owning the disease. That disease is not yours. Okay, that disease is not yours. You don't own that disease. Okay, you don't say that. Don't say negative things. Every time that you say negative things to your mind, you are communicating that to yourselves, and your cells are activating themselves according to what you're saying. So it's very important for you to talk positive. And I know not everybody's perky and positive. Some are born pessimists, but you can learn how to be positive by practicing gratefulness, for example. Because while you're practicing gratefulness, you cannot be negative at the same time. So that's one thing that you can do. You can practice your gratefulness. At least you can do what I do. I do three. I write in my journal every morning three things what I'm thankful for, and then at night I write three things that I'm thankful for that happened that day. No matter how awful the day was, I try to find three things that I'm grateful for. That means that I open the day in a positive notion, and I close the day in a positive notion, so I can start the next day in a positive notion and in a positive attitude. So that's essential in order for us to have a healthy lifestyle, because they have proven scientifically that when you have a negative attitude, okay, you suppress your immune system. That means that you're more prone to infections and viruses, and you don't want that. And then when you have a negative attitude when it comes to recovery and hospitalizations, you're gonna be there longer, and you're gonna cause more issues into your body because of your negative attitude. So it's very important for us to be positive. The next thing is a spirituality. Spirituality is very important because, like I told you, we are body, mind, and spirit, but life lies in your spirit. Okay, a body without a spirit is not living. So you need to nurture your spirit. How do you nurture your spirit? By connecting with your creator. If I am a Christian, that's the way I do it. I connect with my creator. I read his word. I pray. I worship. Okay, you might be doing meditation. You might be doing your affirmations every day. You might be doing a book where you have followed declarations, or you have your devotion of the day. Whatever it is that you do in order to strengthen your spirit is necessary for you to do. Okay, the same way I feel, the same way that when we buy a refrigerator, and when the refrigerator is broken, we go to the manufacturer in order for it to fix it. We don't go and take a refrigerator to the Toyota because we don't know that the Toyota don't make refrigerators. The same way it is important for us to know who are our creator and manufacturer, so when something is deep wrong in our spirit, we can go back to him and he can fix us. Okay, so that's why it's so important for us to take care of our spirituality. The next thing that we need to do in order to become healthy is to know to be good time managers. Okay, it's important to know how to prioritize, because otherwise our day is going to go busy doing a lot of stuff and accomplishing nothing. So planning your schedule of what you're going to be doing, what are your to-do list, and what are the things that you need to do is very important. And there's things that you need to prioritize. The big rocks, the three most important things that you need to prioritize is, first, your relationship with God, or what I say, your spirituality. Whatever you do for your spirit, that's the first thing that you need to do and blocking your schedule. The second thing is your self-care, which means your nutrition, your exercise, all those things you need to schedule it in your and block it in your calendar. A second, and the third thing is your relationship, because you don't want to be successful in everything else and don't have nobody to share off. So you want to make sure that if you are married, that you already have your time with your husband, that you have your day night already scheduled there, that no matter what happens, that time is blocked for your husband or for your wife. Okay, and no matter how busy you get, you know that you have that. I know I have, when I say this to a lot of wives, they say, but I like a spontaneity. Well, tell your husband not to tell you when he's going to take you on Thursday. Let's say you block Thursday from 1 to 4, and that's going to be your daytime. Tell him not to tell you where he's going to take you. And he can be spontaneous any other time that he wants. But you have that to make sure that you cultivate that relation no matter what. The same thing you do to have spend one-on-one with your children, have family time, call your close friends, close your relatives. You need to put that in the schedule. And then everything else, all the time that you have left, that's for your work, that's for your business, okay, for whatever else in your to-do list. The good thing is that when you are well spiritually, that means that you're in confidence and you know who you are, and then you are healthy because you're taking care of your self-care, and you know that your friends and family are doing good. When you sit down to do anything else, no matter how many times that you have, the time will become more efficiently, and you are able to work more in little time and be more productive because you're in peace, you are healthy, you are vibrant, you have the energy to do anything else that you need to do. So that's why it's so important for you to manage your time and put those 3 big blocks, big priorities first, and then you will have time for everything else. Okay, the next thing that you need to do is income. You know, your finances. You need to know how to control your finances. There's nothing else that make more stress than finances. Lack of finances cause diseases, cause divorces, okay, cause mental problems. So it's very important for us to know how to manage your money. No matter how little we get or how much we get, we need to know how to manage our money, where the money is going. Every dollar that comes into your house, you need to know where it's going. You need to create a budget. How you create a budget? You put your income in one side, and then you put everything that you have to pay in the other side, and then you subtract your the things that you have to pay from your income, and you know what you have left over. Okay, and one quick thing that I can tell you about your income that you shouldn't do, the first thing that you want to do is create your budget. Once you have your budget, the next thing that you want to do is like at least save $1,000. I don't know how much is that in euros, but at least save $1,000 and put it somewhere in your house in case of an emergency. The car broke down, the refrigerator broke down, something happened, you have some money, some cash right away that you can use to do that. Then the next thing that you want to do after do that is to start paying off your bills. Start with the smallest bill. Let's say you have a credit card that you only owe $300. You want to start paying off that one, and then when you finish paying off that one, the money that you used to use to pay that, then add it to the next bill, and it's like a ball rolling, and you keep doing that until you pay off your bills. Okay, and then the next thing that you do after doing that is that you want to save at least 6 months of your expenses. So if you get laid off or you get sick or something like that, like it happened to me recently, I was sick with the COVID. Okay, but none of my bills, my mortgage, my electricity, food in the house, everything else got paid, because I had some savings in that were able to tap in order to pay the bills in the meantime. And now I just have to rebuild that again. So it's essential for us to know how to take care of our money. Now, the next thing is our nutrition, which should be all the way in the top. But I'm talking about the name of my business, which is Everlasting, and that's every letter in the word Everlasting that represent a parameter that you need in order for you to stay healthy. And nutrition is essential because that's the tools that you give to yourselves to work in the highest healing potential. You want to give things that are healthy and pure, no GMOs, because the foods that we eat are giving information to our body, and if they're bad, they're giving bad information, causing sickness. But if they're good, they are repairing and recreating and reproducing good cells in your body. So you make sure that first you eat no crap. What that means, don't drink any carbonated drinks. They have tons of sugars and a lot of chemicals. They have no nutritional value whatsoever, and your body doesn't need it for nothing. Okay, no refined sugars. Cut down in the sugar. The sugar is the worst enemy of the body. We need some sugar, but not the amount of sugar that we're consuming. And people that even think that they are very conservative when it comes to the amount of sugar they're consuming do not know that a lot of the processed food, okay, that you buy out there, that even though they say no sugar, that have a lot of sugar. Because what the food industry have done is that they change the name of sugar, and they give them sugar about 70 to 75 different names, so you don't recognize it. Sometimes there's some foods out there that have 3 or 4 more sugars, and they're a salty food. Okay, increasing your sugar, increasing your insulin, increasing the possibility of you getting diabetes. And not only that, cancer cells feed out of sugar. So when you're eating a lot of sugar, you also feed in the cancer cells that you have in your body, because we all have cancer cells in our bodies. So what happens is that immune system kill them. Okay, so make sure that you don't eat too much sugar. The next thing is that you don't want nothing that is artificial. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial smells, nothing artificial. All those artificial things have chemicals that are cancerous, endocrine disruptor, obesinogens, okay, that cause chaos in your body. And you don't want nothing artificial. And the next thing is that you don't want no processed food, because the processed foods have the refined sugar, have all the artificial stuff, and a whole bunch of chemicals that are not good and needed for your body, that are causing chaos and problems with your endocrine system, with your hormones, with your fat cells, with everything. You want to make sure that the food that you eat, that you bringing it raw into your house, that they are um, free of GMOs, that they are organic, that if they are meats, that they are free range, okay, and free of hormones and all that, so that you cook it in your house. You want to prepare the food in your house and add up whatever you want into it, so that you know what you're adding into it. Okay, and if you don't like to cook, do like I do. I prep my food on Sundays. Sundays, usually this is what my routine. My Sundays, I go to church in the morning, then we go to brunch and we eat our brunch in a restaurant, and then I go grocery shopping and I buy the food for the week. Then I come and I prep all my food. Some of the food I cook them and I already have meals cooked in the refrigerator. Some of them I like to cook it fresh, like fish, I like to cook it fresh. So what I do is I already season it and marinate it. It's already ready. The vegetables are already cut off. Some of the vegetables I don't like to cook it ahead of time, so it's already cooked and seasoned and prepared, that when the day that I want to cook it, I just have to put it all in a bowl and in the pan, and it's all cooked at once, cutting up the time of prepping. Okay, so that's one thing that you want to do. You want to make sure that when you open your refrigerator and when you open your pantry, there's always healthy foods for you to grab. So if you're giving your body the body what the body needs, the body's gonna work in the highest healing potential. Not only do that foods, you can direct it, you can target it to your conditions. For example, like me, my history is in high blood pressure. I have history of high blood pressure, so I can create my meals where I can target the high blood pressure. Like I cook, let's say I'm Puerto Rican and we like to eat a lot of rice and we like to eat yellow rice. But over there in Puerto Rico, we use something called achote, which is a chemical sazon to give coloring to the rice to make it yellow. So now, in order for me to make it yellow, I stopped doing that because that have MSG and will raise my blood pressure. And I use turmeric instead to make it yellow, and it doesn't change the flavor because I put all the other herbs and stuff that are going to make my rice looking good and taste good. So that's how I target. Let's say, for example, in the morning, I have issues with my indigestion, especially I'm lactose intolerant and things like that. So I eat a lot of papaya juice, because papaya have an enzyme called papain that's going to help with acid reflux and bloating and gut health. So this is the thing. That's how you can use food and target to the things that you need in order for you to be in a healthy and an optimal health. And the last thing that you need to do is create goals on for the dreams that you have in your life, for the purpose in your life, and goals for your health as well. You know how we talked earlier about having a vision and how having a why? How are you going to accomplish that vision? By creating goals. The vision is like a GPS. The vision is the address that you put at the end in the GPS where you want to go, and the vision is when the GPS is telling you turn left, right, turn left. Wherever you need to turn in order for you to get there to where your final destination. So that's what the goals are. The goals are going to take you to the final destination, and we need to plan. Even in the Bible said plan. The people that doesn't plan, that doesn't write your vision and your goals down, is not going to happen. It's good for you to have your vision in the in front of you at all times. You want to have it in your refrigerator. You want to have it in your phone as the screen everywhere, so remind you what it is that you want in life, why you want to be healthy, and what you want to do for the rest of your life. Thank you so much. I
Well
hope this
done.
information.
Thank you so much.
You're
Brilliant.
welcome.
Really, very good information. And brilliant. Thank you for today. Thank you for being with us. Very good. And if people want to contact you, how do they do that?
Yes, they can see me. They can find me in any social media. My name is Aida Cirino Lee. If you find me in Facebook, you also can find me as the name of my business, which is RX for Everlasting Health. RX number four Everlasting Health, and you can find me like that in any social media.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Ada.
Take
Thank you
care.
so much for joining me. Thank you.